life because of a pothole menace that has claimed the life of Athish, who died while evading potholes. Meanwhile, his friend has launched a Pothole Se Azaadi campaign, and this is in tune to protest to ensure that there is no further life lost due to potholes. Deepak, coming back to you on that, because this is another story of civic apathy. We talk about the financial capital, the IT capital rather, when it comes to the main cities in Karnataka, from Bengaluru to Mangaluru, such kind of incidents keep being reported.
Absolutely, and it's unfortunate that it's the common men who come out there, protest every time this happens. The government makes assurances, but time and again, the people continue to lose lives, get injured because of the poor condition of the roads. Basic amenities like a road need to be provided because the people who are taxpayers are hoping that this is the bare minimum that the government can do for them. Now, Likith Rai, a friend of the deceased here, he came out yesterday. He didn't ask for support from anybody, just stood there by himself, holding up a placard and, starting a social media campaign saying that justice needs to be done. Be it any, agency, which is in charge of maintaining these roads, he says should act proactively because the only form of justice to the people who have lost their lives because of the bad condition of the roads, because of the potholes, is to ensure that nobody else loses their lives. While this particular pothole in Mangaluru, which led to the loss of life of this youngster, while he was trying to, of course, dodge that particular pothole which was filled with water, he hit a divider, he was hospitalized and then succumbed to his injuries. They have covered that particular pothole at this point in time. But the question is, all of this patch-up work comes after the loss of a life. When is the government going to act proactively is the question. Now, Mangaluru, of course, is one of the bigger cities in Karnataka after Bengaluru. A lot of government establishments, private establishments, major hospitals, colleges, schools, all of them are set up in this coastal town. So the question is, if you cannot maintain Bengaluru city, if you can't maintain these other major cities in the state, then where is the funding going? While the government talks about providing ample or good quality infrastructure, while we continue to see lives lost, is this the assurance that they're giving? And is this the result of the assurance is the real question that comes up.
Absolutely, because Deepak, right now we are also asking our viewers to call in and share their experiences, and we have been doing this timely because to awaken the authorities that these are the problems that actually exist, and they continue to exist despite people losing their lives or being grievously injured. Now, this is another pothole story. Murli, I believe, is with us right now, joining us from Chennai. Deepa, continue to be with us. Murli, another life that has been lost. We've been reporting the similar kind of stories also coming in from Chennai.
Yes, my condolences to the Athish family, first of all. And this pothole issue is a national issue. Okay, we need a common legislation to stop this nuisance. It is not taking lives, it is actually taking the entire rights of the humans living in this nation. So we need a strong legislation, nationwide legislation. This is not happening only in Mangaluru. This is happening everywhere. So all we need is a legislation to stop this, and the civic body should take responsibility.
That's the point. Who will take the responsibility? Because life after life that is being lost there. Vishakha Datta is also with us on the broadcast. Vishakha, what's your point of view here?
Yeah, actually, civic bodies, see, they are very good in collecting the penalties from the two-wheelers, three-wheelers and four-wheelers. See, these actually, whether the civic bodies related to this transportation, whether it is RTO or traffic police or the civic body, what is the panchayati or municipality, whatever the thing, they should be held responsible. Hefty penalty of minimum of 1 crore or 2 crores, such things should be laid. And whatever the family they have lost, that cannot be replaced. No, they had to be compensated. Even me, I had the same experience actually. I was driving late night actually. Late night, it was raining heavily. Suddenly when I was negotiating, there was a water, it was lying on the road. I didn't know. Actually, just to avoid the water, I thought of making this thing. But because the vehicle was coming from the other side, I avoided and I was...
Well, that's the point, Vishakha, because some are lucky and some are not. And it shouldn't be just left to luck when it comes to driving on the road. It's your right there, but you also need to reach home safe and secure. That's the point. Who will take responsibility and accountability of the same? Thank you very much for calling in. Our viewers can also call in live, and we'll take your point of view live here on the show right now, especially now when it comes to Athish's friend, because he's taken out a placard. It is the day of festivities as the entire nation is celebrating Raksha Bandhan. He is asking people to promote Raksha Bandhan when it comes to the menace of potholes. Listen in.
My friend Athish lost his life due to the negligence of the NHAI and all the responsible people for the responsibility of the bad road. So this is a campaign. We are launching a campaign called Potholes azaadi. So today I am in front of the MCC requesting for justice. The only justice that could be given to us right now is by providing a safe road and a good road to all the citizens. This is the demand from everyone from Mangaluru. This is not just my request. Everybody in Mangaluru deserves a good road because we pay the tax, we pay the fine, and when such things happen, we never question the officials who are responsible for it.
We have Apurva, another caller joining us from Mumbai. Apurva, do you believe that Pothole Se Azadi campaign should be a nationwide campaign, especially also in Mumbai?
Yes, madam. Certainly. I stay in Mumbai and I know how much I'm suffering. Yesterday I had been to North Bombay on a scooter, and literally there was water all way, and one doesn't know how deep the pothole is. There are two ways of having one concrete road or this asphalt road. Tar road doesn't last long. With heavy showers, the number gets wiped away. So the only thing is that we should have concrete roads everywhere. It is very sad that lives are being lost in this manner. You know, there's so much of corruption going in our civic bodies that the funds which are used for citizens get diverted for some other purposes. I'm very happy with this campaign and wish you all the best. After Raksha Bandhan, there should be roads.
And we are talking about the richest civic body there, the BMC, which is in charge and the responsibility to actually maintain the roads there. Thank you very much, Apurva, for calling in. I have another caller, viewer calling in from Bengaluru. Aman is with us. Aman, what is your point of view here? Aman, can you hear me? All right, just call us back, Aman. We'll take your point of view live on the channel. It is, Deepak, we talk about multi-cities, but the stories are the same. Even if we talk about Bengaluru or Mangaluru or even Mumbai, I believe we have another viewer from Mangaluru. We have Malti joining us. Malti, what has been your experience so far?
Hello.
Yes, Malti, we can hear you. What is your experience so far?
I live in South Bangalore. And quite a few, I don't want to name the places, but I would love to if I can. But then what leaves me, wondering is where are all the taxes that we pay going? And, I live in this place which is just off a road called Kanakpura Road. Recently, the Prime Minister, the President, they all visited. There were inaugurations of temples and things like that. That road was laid just a couple of days before they came, which was a savior for us. But then the road where I live, which is an inner road, my mother is old, and I can't even bring my mother because the road is so bad in capital letters. And we are fuming, and we just don't know what to do. Every odd day you hear these things about people falling off. Recently there was a news, maybe a couple of months ago, a young boy with a single mother, and this boy went just to pick up some food from somewhere nearby and on a pothole thing, and he lost his life, which is so pathetic. What is the government doing about it? Where are our taxes going? We pay taxes when we buy the vehicle. It is taken from us.
Well, they're just empty promises and assurances, unfortunately, Malti, that are given by the said authorities there because they continue to take our taxes. But when it comes to responsibility, they remain mum and continue to pass the buck. Thank you very much, Malti, for calling in. I have more viewers calling in from Bengaluru itself. Aman, what has been your experience so far?
In Bangalore for all these years, I just think it's become bad to worse, irrespective of whoever's in power. And I think I have three major suggestions that I think we should implement, irrespective of whoever's in government. So first of all, I think we should have all agencies on board together, because once a road is constructed, you have another agency coming to dig up the same road, whether it's for electricity or for school. We need to have a common authority which is able to, make these decisions and not just change things overnight, spending taxpayer money double or triple the amount that is necessary to build the same road. You should have comprehensive contracts where you have maintenance as well as construction in a combined contract rather than maintain. Will lead to responsibility at least. And third of all, you should have some.
Aman, you're making those suggestions and valid points there. Unfortunately, your line is not very clear, so I cannot take you on air anymore. But please do call us back so we can hear exactly what you have to say. Sharda, I believe, is also calling in from Mangaluru. Yes, what do you have to say?
What will the government do? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Please go on.
Yeah, see, 1 second. Instead of me, sir, my husband will talk, Rangarajan. You can change the name, Rangarajan.
All right, yes, please go on.
Yeah.
Ms. Dendi, so many potholes are all going. Every time these politicians give answer that they will set it right. We are paying our taxes. We pay everything. But the point is somebody's life is lost. There is no compensation, nothing, and the peculiar loss to explain it away. And I am so sad. Such an advanced country like us, we cannot fill up the potholes all over India and then Bangalore especially. It's so sad. And we wish to stop paying taxes, and then we will make sure that the government is forced to do something about it. All the same, the government of India and the local government and the municipality, they seem to be just giving explanation, excuses all the time. So sad.
Absolutely. Very sad it is, because Mr. Rangarajan, we are looking at how the people, especially the youth, are taking upon themselves to take that initiative to do the work which the government and the authorities are responsible for actually doing that, especially when it comes to the basic amenities like maintaining the road. And that is why we are looking at several incidents. It could be big cities, smart cities that we are talking about, but unfortunately similar incidents play out. Milan is also joining us from Telangana. Milan, what is your point of view?
First of all, I am very much sorry for Athish.
Yes.
I am in Dubai at present and watching Times now.
Can you lower the volume down of your television so that we can hear you clearly, Milan, please?
Yeah. I am in Dubai at present.
Okay.
Here, not even a single hole is being seen over road. Our administration should come and watch the roads over in Dubai. I am very much sorry for Athish.
Yes, we are all, condolences have been pouring in. Milan, thank you very much for your point of view. You've been calling us from Dubai there. But this is a story that has been nationally grabbing headlines because it is the same story that plays out in different cities, especially during the times of monsoons. Thanking all our viewers for calling in with your point of view. We head into a short break right now. Back with the top story. Stay tuned.